Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube. We're going to be doing this look today. It's really easy, so keep watching. So first I'm going to use these two as my primer. It's Benefit Professional and Infallible Fix and Mist. Now obviously I know it's a fix and mist, but it seems to work really well as a primer, so I just use it as that. And I like bending the rules now and again, and I'm a believer in whatever works, and this works for me as a primer. Then I'm going to use my Full Coverage Foundation by MAC and my Morphe M439 brush. This is just going to be a base because I am going to be doing some airbrush into my face with my airbase machine, so this is just going to go on lightly, but if you're not going to be using airbrush, then slap it on. This is my airbrush machine. I use airbase, and the colour I'm going to be using is 04 in medium. Now I have pre-mixed this with some thinner as well, just to give that glow. And I'm going to show you the coverage of this after I go closer to the camera and let you see. It's completely waterproof. It lasts all day and night, and it just looks so flawless. And my concealer is the Full Cover Makeup Forever concealer. I'm a shade 6, but that's from America, so I think I'm a shade 2 over here. And I'm just going to apply that with my beauty blender. I'm just going to dab that in. My beauty blender was a bit damp. You can dampen it with a bit of water maybe, or I like to use a bit Fix and Mist. And I'm going to set this with a triangle sponge and the Bourjois setting powder. Now it's got a little glisten in this powder, which I really like for under the eyes. It sort of stops it from creasing and gets rid of wrinkles. And I'm just going to apply that to sort of where I want it to highlight my face, and I'm going to leave that to bake. I understand that it doesn't look great, but this is the Revolution Eyebrow Kit. Now I am going to do a bit of a close-up on my eyebrows. Here we go. So that is very close. And what I'm doing is I'm just going underneath the brow with quite a harsh line of the powder, and then I'm going to fluff the rest out with the brush as lightly as I can. Now I understand that there are better eyebrow products out there. I'm not saying that this is by far the best, I'm just saying that this is what works for me. I like the natural look on the brow. I don't like it too harsh, where it looks like it could cut somebody up. That's not my style, so. And they should start here and end here. A little demo. And obviously you can see the before and after on those brows. And I'm going to do the same on the other brow. Just going to fluff it in lightly. And you can see the airbrush in my hair. I should have wore like a hair mask thing. Remember that next time. And once that's done, I'm going to then go and prime my eyelids with this MAC Mineralized Concealer. And I used this last time in my last video, and it's in the NC15, I think. It just works really well to sort of stick products on. Now if you were sort of an eyebrow freak, you could take that right up to the top of your eyebrows and clean them up, but I'm not. So, and I'm just going to take a blending brush, an eyeshadow blending brush, and my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. And what I'm doing with this is I'm using it as an eyeshadow base, and I'm going right up to the top. Well, I'm going to aim for the start of my eyebrow, so I'm starting it at the crease and then fluffing it right up to the top of where my eyebrow starts. And this is going to allow us to have more of an opening gap, make the eyelid look bigger than it is rather than closing it in. It's a really good tip for people with hooded eyelids. And although I haven't got majorly hooded eyelids, it's just something I like to do, especially if I'm wearing sort of glitter. The Revolution Iconic Pro eyeshadow palette and a Morphe M412 brush. This is quite a small sort of blending brush, and I'm just going to use this shade there, and I'm going to do exactly the same as what we did with the before colour, and I'm just going to take it in the direction of my eyebrow, and that looks awful at the moment, but that's fine because we're going to blend that out, so don't worry, just get the product on there and blend it out afterwards. Going back in with the big blending brush and just soften out any edges, but keep it in that same direction of going up towards the eyebrow. And I promise it will look better than this. And I'm just gonna go in the middle with like a white eyeshadow mixed with the cream eyeshadow. This is a MAC, I think it's like a 221 brush, but it is a limited edition, so you can just use your finger for this if it's easier, or just a flat-headed brush would be fine. And I'm making sure that that gap has got product on too, where we've sort of left it. Then I'm going to take some fixing gel on my finger and some Barry M body glitter in just white. And I'm just going to apply the fixing gel first with my finger, just over the lid of my eye, and then straight in with the glitter. Don't go to the other eye first, because the fixing gel will sort of dry out otherwise. And then the same again the other side. Just making sure that there is enough gel on there. And just press that glitter down. Some people have said that they use lip gloss. I've never used that before, but... And this is the Collection 2000 Extreme Felt Tip Pen. Felt Tip Liner, sorry. Looks like a pen. And I'm gonna take this, obviously start in the middle and then drag it out to the side. I prefer using liquid pens because they don't go like a chalky colour. I always find that with gels they end up going like a greyish colour after a while, and the pens I find are really black, so I like to stick with those. And I'm just gonna draw that into the inner corner and just add in as we go, little bits at a time. And this is the Barry M white eyeliner. I'm just going to put this inside my eyelids rather than the black eye. If you know by my other videos, I've really gone off of black eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. I normally use the Benefit Their Real or Roller Lash, but I couldn't find it at the time I was filming, so this one will do. And I'm just going to go back in with a darker sort of colour on the same palette, just the sort of, I think it was the black, and I just made them a little bit more defined, going in that same direction now, right up to the top of where my eyebrow starts, just to define that sort of line a little bit more. And plus it gets rid of any unwanted glitter bits that are just hanging around. And the lashes I'm going to be using are Vegas Snake Grand Glamour lashes. Now what I'm going to do is put the glue on first and then put the lash on and take it back off again. This is to just make the lashes sort of stick really easy when they go back on. And I sort of did that off of camera, and then I'm just going to apply this one. I didn't let this one dry though, so it's a bit fiddly. If you let them dry a little bit longer, then they stick really easy. And I'm just going to squeeze that to my own lashes, making sure that they are sort of on. And these are really big for me. Like, I found them really big. I actually found them quite uncomfortable. But then, to be honest, I was rushing this whole thing because I was late for the school run, so that would do a lot of things different with this look, to be honest. So I'm just going to stick my lashes to the fake lashes with the mascara. And as you can see, it does make quite a bit of difference. Whoa. And then same again, the other one. Let's plop that on. I mean, they are really nice looking lashes, aren't they? They're just not my style. I'm more of a naturel lash kind of girl. Push that in, squeeze that on, and then do the same with the mascara on this one. Making sure that it is stuck to my lashes. Oh. Okay, and then I'm going to take this colour here, which is like a skin tone brown, and I'm just going to fluff that underneath my eyelid. and I'm trying to follow my sort of, where I can feel my eye shape, just so that it sort of blends in really well and creates more of a shadow rather than a colour. Now I'm going to contour my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Can I just remind people, this is the powder palette. A lot of people bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette after my last video, and they bought the cream contour. There's nothing wrong with the cream contour, I just prefer using the powder one. This is the colour medium, light to medium, sorry. And I'm just going to go around the edges of my face with this is like a Ted Baker brush, I got it for Christmas. And just diffuse all that because it was quite harsh. I'm just going to contour my nose. I just like to squeeze the end of the brush so that it contours my nose slightly. And then I decided it wasn't bright enough under my eyes, so I went in with this Gosh mineral powder just to brighten things up a bit. As you can see, it like, woo, a bit bright. And then I blend that out, I hope. Yeah, there we go. And then my highlighter was the New Look highlighter and the Morphe G2 brush. I don't know if this brush is supposed to be used as a highlighter, but I like it, so I break the rules. And I do actually put quite a lot of highlighter on. I think it's because I was rushing. I wouldn't have gone that OTT on the highlight, but it was done, so too late. My lipstick was MAC Snob, and it's like a pink tone, quite a pinky tone actually. It looks more pinkier in this video than it does in real life, but it is quite pink. Give that a good old smush. And here is the finished look. Now it is obviously a rushed look, so I will be doing a more detailed look soon, don't worry. I understand that these videos are quite fast, but I am getting a little bit better with editing them, so expect some more videos soon that are a little bit more detailed, not so rushed. And here's the bloopers. Oh, you are joking. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, it's getting worse.